Hello viewers, my name is Umesh Verma. In this video, I will discuss few important points of the chapter The Little Match Girl. In my last video, I explained you the text of Little Match Girl, and now in this video I would like to discuss few important points regarding this chapter, which is very important, children, for you to write the answers. Okay, so you have to keep all the points in your mind whenever you write the answer of this chapter Little Match Girl. So first of all, we talk about the narration. The narration of this chapter is, the story actually follows the style of the third person narration. Have you seen? Notice one point. The story follows the style of the third person narration. Okay, persons you have studied, first person, second person and third person. So whole story is actually narrated in the third person. The author takes the readers with him to witness the hardship being faced by the little girl. Only the main theme is that the hardship, the difficulties faced by the little girl is a main things, okay, is the major points of this chapter. So for this we have to focus. So reader with him, yes, now what happened? Throughout the story he has shown her pain, her hunger and fear. Pain, hunger and fear are the 3 points regarding the little match girl. Entire action is confined to a corner in a street, okay, formed by the 2 houses, where the little girl sits and tries to comfort herself. Okay, this is the main point. The whole story, this is the main what spot of that scene where the whole story take place. That place is what? Keep in your mind, this is the one of the important keywords, key point. Okay, entire action is confined to a corner in the street formed by the 2 houses, where the little girl sits and tries to comfort herself from the cold, okay, by lightening the matches. What she tries? She tries to lightening the matches through which she could warm herself. So it is here that she was full hallucination, that means she has full dream through the light of this matches, okay, and dies of cold and hunger at the end. Got it? Seeing the 4 visions, seeing all the beautiful visions, okay, in the light of this matches, what she at the end she dies of cold and hunger. Got it, children? So keep in these points in the mind, because these points you have to these points are very helpful when you write the answer in exact by using the exact keywords. So the most of the action of the story take place on the New Year Eve. You know what the time of the year the author has selected, the author has chosen? This is the time of New Year Eve, okay, 31st of December. This is the main point. So all these main point, what you can do, you can make a table, okay, you can make a table like 1 to 12 and 1 to 15. In this way you can make a short points in sequence, okay. So the time of the year which the author has chosen, this is the time of New Year Eve, okay. And this chapter, this story continues till the time of the dawn. Dawn means till the time of the morning. It started from the evening and it ends up in the morning, when the people found little match girl as dead. So the entire story revolves around the character of the little girl only, from the beginning to the end. So the author has maintained the unity of time, place and action, all the 3 things. Listen to me, unity of time, place and action. These 3 points the author has taken lot of care. Now symbolism, we talk about the symbolism of this chapter is very important. Symbolism which is based on what? Visions seen by the little girl. So if we talk about the symbolism of this chapter, then symbols are essentially words which communicate more than their literal meaning. Why their literal meaning? Because physically whatever this little girl seen, But if we search internally, then the meaning is so deep. Okay, if we talk about the little girl feel that she was sitting beside a iron stove. That means what? That means she is feeling too much cold. She is facing too much cold. She is facing a lot of difficulty due to cold. That is why such a dream, such a vision she was feeling, she was seeing actually. And she felt that she was sitting with the iron stove. Such a, what we can say, such a basic, such a small dream, but has a great value. Okay, so this is the symbolism of this chapter. Keep in your mind. So first symbolism is, that means iron stove. The little girl felt as she was sitting with the front of the heat of the stove, though the stove was not there. Okay, only she scratched a match against the wall, and there's a little fire, there's a little flame, and she was feeling that she was as if she was sitting beside the iron stove. Okay, so which is symbolism of feelings of warmth, safety, which she longed for, and it remained her of the above affection which she got from her grandmother. Okay, so what, this is a feeling of warmth and safety. That is why she was feeling that she is sitting with the iron stove. Now second symbolism we talk about Christmas tree. Christmas tree, which the little girl saw in her vision, was huge, brightly lit, beautifully decorated. That means she is lacked. She is lacked of happiness in her life. Such kind of happiness, she see this kind of happiness, enjoyment in her dream. That is why the Christmas tree is a big symbol of the happiness for the little girl. So which the little girl saw in her vision, huge tree, brightly lit, beautifully decorated, the sort of which could be found in the wealthy home. Wealthy home means, because in contrast of this, little girl has no a single penny, single cent. This much poor she is. So the against of, she is dreaming what? What she does not have. What she does not have? She does not have happiness. She does not have wealth. She does not have money. Got it? So just feel the chapter. This is the chapter of feeling only. If you feel the chapter, then definitely you will write the best answers. Okay? So now you see, sort of which could be found in a wealthy home. The evergreen Christmas tree is a sign of underdying life, rebirth and stamina needed to endure the winter month. Means this kind of actually symbol, this kind of symbols, what? This kind of symbol helped her so that she may fight against that bitter cold outside. That is why her feeling, her imagination, her visions helped her that she could live, okay, in such a long time, or such a, we can say, little time, whatever. So the little girl in the story tries to survive in the extremely cold winter night by the lighting of the matches. Only the one hope she has, the lighting of the matches. Okay. The lightning of the matches. Yes. Now next we talk about falling stars has been referred here. Falling stars. There's a big superstition also shown in the chapter. Falling stars. Falling stars, actually, by seeing this kind of vision, she remembered the saying of her grandmother. The grandmother who used to love her the most. So, falling star has been referred in the story by the little girl as a symbol of the soul ascending to God. According to the, we can say, according to the persons of the mixed European and African origin, they have this superstition actually. They have superstition that when one star falls down, then someone is dying. So in this way, we can say, when the vision of this little girl, okay, shows that the little girl also was in the superstition that when one star falls down, then someone is dying. Now next, matches have an important role in the story. Matches have an important role in the story. That means matches. See, matches, only one object has a great value in the story, because this matches, this the flame of the matches against of the bitter cold outside. There's a big contrast also, which is found. Only nothing is hopeful for the little girl. Only the matchbox is a single hope to escape away the cold for the little girl. So the matchbox has a great importance in this chapter. So in this way, you can use this kind of content in your answer. Try to convince, okay, see the demand of the question, then you can use these points, these important points. Now next, cold is a symbol of hardship. See, cold is a symbol of hardship, and there's a no cold only. We can see there's a bitter cold. In this bitter cold, this little girl, this little girl is fighting against the cold alone. Alone, there's no help for her. So, cold is a symbol of hardship, desperation, and hopelessness for the girl. Three things I have explained. Cold is a symbol of hardship, desperation, that means sadness, or hopelessness for the little girl. But still, she fought. She fought against all these things. The little girl in the story was out of the street on the terribly cold winter night. She did not have enough warm clothes, shoes to protect herself from the cold. So these are the important points, children, you have to keep in your mind when you write the answer in the question. Okay, some imagery also there. The author has used a number of images which reflect the pain and difficulties and suffering of the little girl. Make the readers feel pity on her. Okay, in this way. Got it? Okay, children. So till here, you will keep this thing in your mind. Thank you.